Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to my every students as well as guardians of Munshirhat Islamic Alim Madrasah, Faridgun Chattur. I am Hasan Mahamud, lecturer of English, Munshirhat Alim Madrasah. Dear students, how are you? I hope that you are all kept fine by the grace of Allah. I am also fine. Today, I am going to talk about right from a birth as well as subject agreement birth as per as context. Well, dear students, please look at the board. Today's class is much more important for the students of class Alim first year, second year, as well class 9 and 10. So, I hope that your all students will watch the class and you will get something. Please look at the board. Very first of all, be verb. We have to know what is be verb. Be verb means am, is, are, was, were. After the be verb am, is, are, was, were, the main verb must be in third form. That is, after the be verb am, is, are, was, were, you have to write down the main verb in the third form in passive form, in passive sentence. That is, it was done by Rana. Look at the board, please. It was done by Rana. The principal verb was do. It was turned into done because before the principal verb do, there was a helping verb or be verb was. That's why the main verb turned into done. We know every principal verb there must have four forms: present form or best form, first form, and past participle form, and finally gerund form. So you must remember one thing, that if you get any helping verb am, is, are, was, were in the passive form, after this be verb you must write down the third form or the past participle form of the principal verb. Have a look, please, student. It was done by Rana. Second one, that they were given a chance to play. That is where there was a be verb where. After the be verb where there is a principal verb give, and the verb turn into third form given. Therefore, you must write down the third form of the principal verb, done, given, and so on. Second one, look at the board. Have verb. We know what is have verb. To have verb means have, has, had. To have verb means, I repeat it, to have verb means have, has, had. After have verb, the principal verb must turn into the third form or must turn into first participle form. The verb here was finish and turn into finished because after the principal verb finish there was a have verb have. The have is helping verb have. After the helping verb have, has, had, you must write down the third form of the principal verb. I have finished my work. Second one, students had prepared. Students had prepared their lesson. That is, if you find any word like that, have, has, had, you must write down the third form, the principal verb in the sentence. Third one, dear students, please look at the board and listen to me minutely, please. Modal verb. We know what is modal verb. In the previous classes, already you know that modal verb is shall, should, will, would, can, could, may, might, ought to, be going to, need, dare, must. After this verb, shall, should, will, would, can, could, may, might, the principal verb of the sentence must be unchanged. That is, after modal verb, the principal verb of the sentence remained unchanged. That is, you have to write down the best form of the principal verb. Have a look, please. Modal verb. Can. We can do it. The principal verb do remain unchanged because before the principal verb there was a helping verb can. Second sentence I shall do it. Have a look. I shall do it. The word do remain in the best form because there was a modal verb shall. Therefore, you have to remember one thing, that after the modal verb you can't change the principal verb of the sentence. We can do it. The main verb is unchanged. Do, because there was a verb can, shall. Student, please have a look. Please have a look at the board. Number 4. If we get any word regarding first action of time, the first action of time. If you get any word regarding first action of time or first point of time, that is yesterday, last day, last week, last month, last year, ago, long since. I repeat it. Yesterday, last day, last night, last year, last month, ago, long since. These words are first point of time. After this word, if you find any word like this, in a sentence, you must write down the principal verb of the sentence in the first form. That is, if you find any of these words in a sentence, you can't remember to write down the best form of the principal verb. Have a look, please. Father reached home yesterday. There was this clue yesterday. That's why we changed the principal verb reach. The reach changed into reached. The verb was reached. Change it into reached because there was a first point of time yesterday. Like that, yesterday. He finished the work last day, or we did the work previous day. She went home last night. Like that of, if you find any first point of time in the sentence, you can't forget to write down the principal verb in the first form. Well, the 5th one. Tomorrow, next day, the following day, day after tomorrow. Tomorrow, next day, the following day, day after tomorrow. These words always indicate in future. Point of future, the time of future. That is, the action will be held. The action will be held in the future time, the future moment. So if you find these types of words in a sentence, you can't forget to write down the principal verb or the main sentence in future indefinite tense. That is, these words are always set in future indefinite tense. Tomorrow, next day, the following day, day after tomorrow. That's why I wrote it. Look at the board. I wrote, I shall reach. Mother will prepare. These two words, shall as well will. Modal verb always in future indefinite tense, and we know that in future indefinite tense there are two more helping verbs, shall, will. After these two verbs, the principal verb remain unchanged. That is, the principal verb will be in the best form. That's why I wrote down I shall reach, best form. Mother will prepare, best form, because there are two words, tomorrow as well the following day. tomorrow, and the following day. Sixth one, there are three more phrasal words. Look at the board, please. In addition to, look forward to, with a view to. These are phrase words. After these phrase words, the principal verb always takes place ing. That is, if you find any of these words in a sentence, then in the main sentence or the main verb will take place ing. Look at the board. I look forward to helping. I look forward to helping. This one is phrase word. After this phrase word, the principal verb always takes ing. That is, the principal verb will turn into gerund or verbal noun. That's why I wrote down, I look forward to helping the poor. You can write down, you can also write down, he came here with a view to helping me. Seventh one, in present indefinite tense, if the subject is singular, that is, any present indefinite tense, if the subject is singular and in the active form, the principal verb will take s/es. That is, in present indefinite tense, if the subject is singular, then the principal verb will take place s/es. Have a look, please. It rains cats and dog. Here the subject is it. The main verb is rain. Rain added s because the subject it is singular. Second one, Rana sings a song. Here Rana is singular subject. That's why the principal verb is sings. Therefore, the principal verb takes s because the subject is singular. Finally, we come to know that in present indefinite tense, if the subject is singular, then the principal verbs always take place s/es. Dear students, today I am going to end my class here. I hope that you all the students will watch the video and you will learn something. I also request you to all of you, please stay home, keep secure yourself, keep secure your family. Thank you very much.